Next on the call from Mississippi Valley State University is Coach Karl Morgan. Coach Morgan, are you with us?
Yes, sir.
How are you this morning?
I'm great.
The Delta Devils traveled up to Montgomery this last weekend to take on Alabama State. Coach Morgan, would like for you to talk a little bit about that game and then about your game this week, which is an early week game. You have the Thursday night matchup against Southern down at Baton Rouge.
Went to Alabama State, played a good football game. Got behind early, jumped out on us 20-0, and got 26 left at halftime. Talked about going out to try to win the second half. You know, we don't have a 26, 27-point play, so we couldn't get it all back in one time. Let's play it one drive at a time, one quarter at a time, and see what we can do. And went out in the second half and scored on the opening drive of the second half. We got the ball first in the second half, and we scored. Went out and did some other good things, held them to 3 points. So that was positive. You know, like I said, we wanted to slowly but surely try to get back into the game. We couldn't get back into it, but we did win the second half. And I think when you fall behind big like that, that's one of the things you got to try to do is to get something positive out of the entire contest, and have something to build off on for the upcoming week. It's a short week. We travel to Baton Rouge Wednesday, play Southern on Thursday night on ESPNU. Excited about the opportunity to play on television. All the kids are. I am. And watched Southern on film this morning and yesterday against New Mexico. And although they didn't come out on top, I was impressed with what I saw offensively from the Jaguars. I think they got some speed at the skill positions. The wide receivers have speed. The tight end had a 65-yard catch that got him down for the first score. The quarterback is accurate and throws the ball well. And so I think there'll be a challenge for us. You know, they turned the ball over against New Mexico, and that put them in a hole. But other than that, from what I saw on the offensive side, I thought they do some good things, and they got some skilled guys.
Questions at this time for Coach Morgan?
Hey, Coach Morgan, this is Travis Stanley with the Clarion Ledger. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Hey, Karl, if you could just talk about what you have to do differently with a short week to prepare with the game being Thursday night.
We had to start last night. Usually Sunday is the off day for the players, but Sunday night we came back. We watched the film Sunday afternoon, and then Sunday night we had practice scheduled at the stadium with the lights on, and then today we'll go shorts and shoulder pads for 2 hours and shorts and shoulder pads tomorrow, whereas on a normal game week this will be a fully padded practice the first 2 days. So everything's been pushed up a day, and then we'll travel Wednesday morning. We'll leave here by 10 o'clock, and when we get to Baton Rouge, we'll find a place that we can get outside, and there's a park close to the stadium. We'll go out by the park and just kind of have a practice and throw the ball around a little bit and make some final adjustments and final preparations.
Coach Morgan, talk about you having the short week, and then, of course, you're playing against Southern. They've had the weekend off.
Yeah, that's kind of it's kind of a disadvantage. They'll have 2 films on us. We'll have 1 film on them, and they'll have a weekend to prepare and get ready. And but that's the way it is, and we're just trying to make the most of the few days that we do have.
More questions for Coach Karl Morgan from Mississippi Valley State. Coach, one more question. Your running game kind of struggled against Alabama State. What adjustments are you looking at making going into the game against Southern?
Well, we had a rusher that rushed for 177 yards.
Oh, correction. That was passing. I was looking at the wrong line. Your passing game struggled on Saturday.
Yeah, it was passing game. Our starting quarterback was out. Garrett Jones didn't play this past weekend. He hurt his shoulder the week before against Concordia. and it was a game time decision whether or not to play him or to save him for the rest of the year. We decided to save him for the rest of the year. Our backup Eddie Ivory came in, and we struggled. We just struggled throwing the ball, but like I said, we were able to run for a decent amount of yardage, and hopefully we'll have Garrett Jones back this weekend.
All right. Do we have any other questions for Coach Karl Morgan?
Hey, Coach. It's Mike McCall from the Baton Rouge Advocate. How you doing?
Fine. How you doing?
Well, you mentioned your run game. Can you talk a little bit about that and what you've seen out of it early this season?
Well, Bethune-Cookman had rushed for 367 yards against Alabama State. So that was the plan going in. Let's try to run the football. And they did a good job in the first half stopping us. They stopped us cold on offense, and then made a few adjustments at halftime and came out and we were able to get some runs. Like I said, Brandon Stansel wound up, initially it was 167. Somebody says now it's 177. But that was a great game. It was actually his birthday that Saturday. And good kid, did a great job for us. And we're looking to get the ball to him some more. He had 167 on 16 carries. So we need to see about getting the football some more.
Do we have any other questions for Coach Morgan? Coach, I'd like to thank you for joining us this morning, and wish you luck this weekend. You have the leadoff game down in Baton Rouge against Southern University. Kickoff at 6:30.
All right, thank you, sir.
All right, we'll talk to you again next week.
Take care.